to traders, and welcome back to our market review brought to you by Orbex. So we're picking up where we left off last Friday, and that is the fact that gold is still continuing its bullish momentum, and metal market in general is still really progressive at the moment. We're just seeing now gold hitting another record, breaking through the 3600 handle for the first time ever, and that is on the back of recession fears, the Fed's uncertainty, and also geopolitical tensions really heightening in the last 48 hours over the weekend as well. So it's really given gold traders more of a boost to keep their positions open and to keep actually injecting cash into gold, which has obviously paid off in the long term, because it's really looking likely that it's not going to slow down anytime soon. We could have a slight pullback in the near term if this bullish divergence on the RSI and the other stochastics really comes into play here, and we'll just wait and see if that's going to come into fruition, because obviously breaking the 3600 handle means that gold is on for another move higher. We saw 3500 being broken not so long ago, 3600, over $150 being added in just a few short sessions. And like I said, the Fed's uncertainty, the fact that the CPI data, inflation data this week is not really showing any signs of slowing down. Year on year, we are expected to be moving higher by 0.1% or even 0.20% higher that's the forecast anyway. So we'll see if that comes into fruition and just how detrimental that will be for the Fed, and if they're going to start cutting rates in their next meeting, which they are really pressured to, thanks to Donald Trump's latest words for Fed Chair Jerome Powell. So this is very exciting news for the market, because it gives a lot more opportunities. Let's just take a look on the metal market, so on silver as well, because in the last few sessions that's actually been a little bit choppy, but it's actually popped up a bit higher to try and test this mid 41 area if it's going to be broken as well, and that's again a 14-year high. So metal market really driving higher. We're just waiting to see now where we're going to next and what's in store going forward for not only gold in general but also the dollar as well, because that's really starting to take off even further. For the gold, for the dollar index especially, that's going to start possibly moving a little bit lower even further. You just have to actually take a quick look on that, because the last time that we saw, I pointed out that this triple bottom had really started to take shape, apart from this little dip below that. But we're looking at the mid 97 area for the dollar to really start pressuring at the moment. So not too much of a cause for concern for the dollar. It hasn't really collapsed that much, but we are expecting gold to possibly have another leg higher, and obviously 3650 is the next target now for a lot of bulls. So what do you think? Is there any slowdown in gold? Are we expecting to become into a recession as we get into the fourth quarter of the year, or is it just basically big buy the rumor at the moment, and are we going to see no correction? We'll have, as usual, bring you all the latest in the technicals and fundamentals as they come. So stick with us, stay ahead, trade responsibly, and we'll speak again next time around. Bye for now.